Hey Collective, Starseed, Lightworker, Twin Flame and Soulmates. I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's Tarot Love reading. So we're just going to dive straight in there and see what messages the cards have for you, for both you and your person's love journey thus far. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so you were coming in with Justice and you were also coming in with the Hierophant guy. Alright, so just before I bust a move, I'd just like to say I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as counselling and mentoring, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. Just check the details in the description box below this video. Right. Now, coming in with the Justice card here, what the this is definitely your person too, but the Justice card, it talks about balance, but it talks about balance in oneself and how one applies balance in their everyday life, and also when it comes to building relationships. Now this could be co-workers, this could also be associates here, this is friends, this is family here in your reading. It's coming in as, yeah, of course you want to learn from the interactions that you have with people here, but what it also talks about is to appreciate the interaction with other people. It can come in that way here. It's about how one builds a relationship, how one nurtures a relationship through time, how one cultivates relationships here with the people that they meet. And of course the people that they know, because even when you're building relationships with people that you know, those relationships grow deeper as well. Yeah, of course there is an element where, and to say it's a little bit negative here, where you only mix and mingle with people that you're going to get something out of here in terms of, I want to say status. I just want to mention that as well. Now with Justice, yeah, with Justice coming in, it's once again you're coming in, well, you're coming in with appreciation. You're also coming in as a person, well, your person, a person who values building a relationship, but this is about, also about learning a deeper knowledge about people, also a deeper knowledge about oneself, and what one likes can also be a part of the Justice card here. But the most important thing that one needs to remember when you're coming in with the Justice card is trying new ways to build relationships here, learning new ways also to build relationships by different types of people is what I want to say. Yeah, you definitely need strength when it comes to the Justice card, strength and courage to build relationships here, but also to be, in a sense, confident in yourself, strong in yourself. This is your person, strong in yourself, that you, I was going to say that you can build relationships, but it's It's about being strong in yourself, that you know who you are, regardless of who you're talking to here or who you're interacting with here. To talk about the person that you are here, to talk about what you were wanting. You're also coming in with the truth when you come in with justice here in your reading. See, it talks about the wholeness of the person. I think that's the best way to say it. It can come in as a holistic approach here, where it's about not just your physical appearance, it's not just about your intellect here, or your wisdom, intelligence here. It's also about your compassion and empathy here, and also your ambition. Of course, humility, as people do like people who are able to humble themselves in a sense, especially if you're coming in with justice. It's about someone who doesn't put themselves above other people, but actually they know that they have something to offer, is the best way in which I could say that, but they don't make it harder for the other person. And yeah, of course, when you're coming in with justice, like I said, that negative side of justice, what can I get out of it? Or even thinking that I'm better than other people here. Because that comes from a feeling of being insecure. So there really is a fine line when it comes to justice. So what I get here in terms of your person is wanting to build solid relationships here. I do get that there is a fair element here for your person. Of course, this fair element has to do with you here, Divine Feminine, because they may not be as strong as they make out that they are. You know, they're confident, they're strong with other people here, but not with you. There's an element of vulnerability here. There's an element of, well, wanting to be seen as confident, but your person may not be as confident in themselves how you are. It's coming in that way. They may see you as quite confident, quite courageous, ambitious here, wisdom here. Yeah, in a sense, your person puts you on a pedestal here, which would cause a lot of insecurities within your person, hence why compassion and empathy is needed, appreciating your person, Divine Feminine. Because here, the Justice card could very well be the mirror, where your person makes you feel exactly the same way. You just don't know it. Now you're coming in with the Hierophant guy here. These two cards are talking about, this is a big, it's like development for your person to come into the truth about the Hierophant. Because there are two sides to the Hierophant here. Yeah, of course, the leadership qualities, the role model here. People look up to this person, people like this person, people follow this person in a sense, okay? But there's also a knowing, an inner compass here that this person also has to trust and also has to cultivate. Yeah, of course, they've got the leadership and all of that stuff down packed. Now there's another side to your person. Hence the Justice card, hence balance. I do get that it's not the initial stages for your person in terms of their internal compass, their inner knowing here. What I get here is that it's about knowledge and understanding for your person here. Gaining more knowledge and understanding that they do have an inner compass, and how are they going to trust it? It's all coming in that way. Yeah. And how do they bring that inner knowing into their reality? Powerful cards, eh? All right. Okay. So let's keep going here. All right. So let's see what messages, what other messages, more messages that the cards have for you, for both you and your person's love journey at this time. Thank you. Okay, so you were coming in with the Queen of Pentacles, you were coming in with the Devil card, you also have the Ten of Swords, and you were coming in with the Chariot here. What did I get there? All right. So these cards here talk about not so much a delay. It's not a challenge and an obstacle here. It's coming in as, well, it's coming in as doubt here, making a person feel a certain way, making a person doubt their own feelings, trusting in their feelings here. See, this could be a person, well, this is someone your person was dealing with, or this is a person, that's how this is coming in with these cards here. It's like they planted a thought in your person that caused doubt in your person here. Hence why this is why your person is coming in with Justice and the Hierophant, because it's coming in as your person had to learn to trust themselves again here. Let me keep going here. So you're coming in with the Queen of Pentacles here in your reading. Now the Queen of Pentacles here is talking about someone who works. This with the Devil card coming in, it talks about someone who works tirelessly, someone who is a workaholic. But with the rest of your cards coming in here, what it talks about there is that it's the work that this person put in to create a fear element here, because you are coming in with the Devil and the Ten of Swords here in your reading. It was a seed that this person planted in terms of, and they put a lot of work into it here. But this work that they put into it here was negative, is what I'm getting here. And well, that's how this is coming in here in your reading. And it was a plan that this person put in place, the Queen of Pentacles here. This is a workaholic here. This person works, they're stable here in your reading. But what it can also talk about here is it's someone, well, they do like their creature comforts here, but they also like their social status here. See, it comes in as a person who feared here what action the Hierophant was going to take. This is how these cards are coming in. Literally coming in as some kind of plan, strategic plan to create fear and doubt with your person here, the Hierophant guy, but also with other people here. When you're coming in with the Chariot card, there is more than one way. There was more than one way this person, the Queen of Pentacles, took action. So it wasn't just with your person where they planted the seed of doubt here. It was also with others. That's what your reading is talking about. So what it's talking about there is that this was actually a challenge for the Queen of Pentacles to actually bring into fruition. Because it started as an idea coming in with the Chariot card. See, what I get here is that with the Queen of Pentacles here, this person feared. There was a huge fear element here in your reading. And so that fear here was actually attached to negative attachments. It was attached to negative here. And this is negative thoughts of thinking here. See, they had to work to override the program. But what it can talk about here in your reading is to override that fear. This is coming in as this person may have projected it, the Ten of Swords, onto you, onto your person, and onto others. See, yeah, what I get there with the Queen of Pentacles is not being able to release and transmute the past painful and hurtful memory. And what I get with the Ten of Swords is that this person just projected that onto other people here. Not just the Hierophant guy, your person, and not just yourself here, Divine Feminine, but they also projected that onto others. That's how these cards are coming in here. But in a sense here, if we were just to back it up a little bit here, what it talks about there in your reading is that this person has constantly been in fear. Now, well, this fear can be anxiety, this could be stress, this person may have been overwhelmed, but the only way the Queen of Pentacles was able to it's not deal with it here, but the only way they understood it to be was to project it. That's what I'm getting here. But what this also talks about here for the Queen of Pentacles is this is a huge lesson. But the lesson that this person is learning is all about themselves here. See, you're coming in with blame. You're coming in with resentment and reacting here when you come in with the Ten of Swords. And this all came from a fear element here. Now this fear element can come from insecurities here. Coming in with the Queen of Pentacles, what it talks about there, it can come from a person's stability, a person's home life here, and the way in which this person was raised here in your reading. So as a child, what it talks about there is that this person, there's a truth that came in for this person and they didn't like the truth. That's what I'm getting. And so that truth grew more and more into a negative here, where it was okay to be the way that they were here. That's what I'm getting. It was okay to project that negative feelings and thoughts onto others here in your reading. And so what it talks about here is for the Queen of Pentacles, they have to work their arse off to override the Ten of Swords, the program here and here. And why I say that is because they've already taken some kind of action. Now this action has actually taught them one big lesson. That's what I'm getting. With these two cards here, straight off the bat, straight away here, okay, you're talking about someone who's a workaholic here in your reading. You're coming in with the positive side of the Devil card. But, however, when you come in with the Ten of Swords, what it talks about there is what work did this person do? What kind of work did they, carry out here? And so what it talks about there, like I said, it's negative patterns of thinking here. Now you're coming in with the Chariot card, and so what the Chariot card is talking about there is that they projected that onto others. That's what it's talking about here. All right, so let's have a look. What are the other messages here, Collector? Okay, so you have the Moon card, you have the Hanged Man card, you have the Queen of Swords, you have the Moon, you have the Hanged Man, and you also have the Queen of Swords here. So what it talks about there in your reading is that this Queen of Swords, what I get there is that, well, of course they knew what they were doing when you're coming in with the Hanged Man card here. But what it also talks about there is that it's coming in as it's not going to be as effective as it has been in the past when this person was younger here. Because coming in with the Devil card and the Ten of Swords, that is a serious problem that this person has with others here, with themselves, more importantly here. To create changes here in your reading, what it talks about there is it's about knowing, like I said, it's about confronting and facing the truth about oneself and one's reality. These cards are talking about here, find the start point, coming in with the Hanged Man card. Because what it talks about there also, it's, well, how I see it is this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords here, had to lose something in order for something else to happen here. It's kind of how it's coming in. See, the choice here, and you are coming in with the potential outcome, the choice here, coming in with the Hanged Man card, is to learn more about yourself here. That's the main crux of your reading. Hence why you're coming in with justice and the Hierophant guide, because I spoke about relationships here. This is what it talks about. Now the negative side is what I was picking up here also. Here is actually coming in as the Queen of Pentacles. Now you are coming in with the Moon card, and so the Moon card here in your reading, so it talks about what makes you happy. That's the truth here. In here, see, it's coming. It's also talking about here is soon certain things are going to be highlighted. Certain things are going to be illuminated to this person about love, about pleasure, about creativity here in your reading. And it's going to, so what I get there is that that's the sacrifice that this person, the Queen of Pentacles, is willing to make here, is to give up. Well, they're not going to follow their own happiness, their own love, creativity here. It's coming in as here. Well, it's coming in as someone who wants to feel good, who wants to feel better about themselves, but they don't want any. But to feel better about themselves is to know people who don't feel good about themselves, to know people who don't have what they have here. That's how these cards are coming in. And you also have the Queen of Swords here. And so the potential outcome here, it's actually about clarity, it's about the truth here. Now, of course, this has to do with someone your person is dealing with here in your reading. Now, coming in with the Queen of Swords here, it could also, here in your reading, see there's an opportunity the Queen of Pentacles is going to miss if no gender, if they stay in that cycle, because this is a cycle and this is a program. Okay, so let me come in with the advice. Alright, so you have the Nine of Cups and you are coming in with the Four of Swords. Once again, these cards talk about self, talks about happiness, finding your happiness, what makes you happy. But in order to find happiness, you have to know your own negative here. That's what it's talking about. That needs to be removed here in your reading. Now, what it also talks about here with the Four of Swords, well, and the Ten of Swords, you're coming in with 14 here. And so what I get there is don't listen to other people. Trust in yourself here. It's coming in as you already know here, certain things have gone down. Because you too have an inner knowing. It's not about people coming towards you and telling you. You just know what the Queen of Pentacles has been up to. You are coming in as the Queen of Swords here. You already know the truth here in your reading. See, what I get here is that you're too busy focused on yourself to worry about what your person has to deal with, because your person is dealing with a person like that. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching here. See, what can happen there is to create positive changes is for the Queen of Pentacles to realize here that they have negative attachments. But more importantly here, they have to find the start point. Yeah, you've got to come in with loving yourself here. And you know the truth, coming in with the Queen of Swords. Okay, I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for your reading, and I'll catch you later. Bye.